Hello guys, and here we have a very special surprise for Christmas Day, because today I finally got myself my very own Switch 2. Yes, now of course we've been hearing about the Switch 2 for most of this year. In fact, it's been probably the worst kept secret for a little while, because there was a lot of rumors coming out about this console for some time. They probably announced it in January with a I guess a teaser trailer, I guess you could call it, and then we had a proper reveal around April time when they finally did a whole blowout. They showed off the console. They showed off launch games like Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, and many others that they were bringing out for launch, because of course they launched this in June, so they were hyping that up. They even did an event beforehand. Well, they did an event following the reveal to give content creators and that an opportunity to play the Switch 2 and experience the console before its launch. And then, yeah, for most of the year, they've been doing pretty well with sales for the Switch 2 and releasing more and more, release bit more games over time. There's still a lot of games that haven't come through yet or haven't got Switch 2 editions, but I like to be hopeful that as we head into 2026, more and more games will be supporting this hardware more and more in 2026. It's mainly because Nintendo's been doing this really weird system where they've been rolling out dev kits for the Switch 2, so a lot of developers haven't been able to get one. So they've been slowly releasing more games to support it, but I like to be hopeful more and more game publishers and companies are going to get their hands on dev kits heading into 2026, so that more games will be coming out for this hardware next year. I like to be hopeful that Nintendo are going to make that as a promise for next year, because yeah, I mean, to be fair, the console really could do with a lot of games next year. So please, Nintendo, try and do better on supporting developers in publishing their games to Switch 2. Please do better on that next year. But lo and behold, we are going to unbox this little bad boy that can finally start playing the Switch 2, set this boy up. So, and yes, as you can see, I got Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hot Wheels, Monster Truckers, Stunt Mayhem, Metroid Prime 4, which is also for the Switch 2, and I also got Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. This is the remaster of this, which came out for the Switch, and there's going to be a Switch 2 update, which I believe has come out, the Switch 2 update, I believe, so we'll be able to actually play the Switch 2 version of this game now. And then I've also got a sticker, because I believe my family got me this from the My Nintendo store. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out their holiday sale deals if you're looking to get yourself a Switch 2. And I also got the camera as well, so we might unbox that as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's check out the Switch 2. So, there's a bit of sellotape here, so hold up a second, let me sort that out and we can come back and open this. So I've managed to get the singing tape off, so we can now, and by the way, the back just basically shows the console, and yes, my bundle's got Mario Kart World, so we should have a digital code in here for the game, which I'm not going to show off because I know that people are going to try and I'm going to download it anyway, so yeah. Okay, without further ado, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Nintendo Switch 2. It's right here. Look how big. Honestly, I want to show you this, right? Look how big this screen is. Yeah, because they made the screen a bit bigger for the Switch 2. Because I mean, the Switch 1 was slightly, I guess, smaller, medium sized. This feels a little bit more heavier than what they that a lot of people have said about the Switch 1, so this definitely feels a lot nicer with the screen and everything. So we'll put that over here, and we got the Joy-Cons right here. This is the blue side and the red one, basically. And by the way, there's buttons in the middle as well, which I believe yeah, there you go, you can see SR and SL, so I think it's S left and S right. is what they're referred to. And by the way, you can also use them like this as a mouse, like I'm demonstrating here. So I'll be able to do mouse control with these things as well. Right, let me unbox the other games for a second. So we've also got our HDMI for the dock, of course, and we've got the mouse control stands here, which you basically use to basically lay it on so it can be used as a mouse. These are the things, so I'll be able to test those out and see what they're like to use. And more importantly, we've also got the thing for the chargers, and we've got the cable here, we've got the charger brick right here. Yep, pretty standard stuff there. And this should be, what, is this a part of the, oh no, this is for the when you're trying to make it into the controller. This is the controller part right here. Like, so I basically put the Joy-Cons in here and I can treat it as a controller. But I've kind of thought about maybe at some point getting me the Pro Controller, because I mean, you know, a lot of people said the Pro Controller is quite nice to use, so I might try and get me one of those at some point. There we go. We've got the dock right here. So the dock is right in here, and we'll leave it in there for a moment. And that is everything in the box, pretty much, for the Switch 2. And we're now set and ready to go to get my Switch 2 set up, which is going to be great. So yep, my Switch 2 is finally unboxed. It's ready to go, ready to be set up and everything, so I can finally begin my Switch 2 gaming for the first time, which is going to be great. And then of course I've got I might as well unbox the camera whilst we're here. And I think we need to open stuff here for a second, so hold on. So yes, so this is the front of the camera. And this is obviously what you use to essentially this camera is going to be is useful for games, as well as the game chat, which is essentially Nintendo's version of Discord. So we'll get to, I'm hoping that maybe Tony will get to try it out with me. Hopefully I'll get some friends to try that out with, because I'm kind of excited about that. To be able to engage with my friends with the camera is going to be kind of cool. So yeah, and in fact, one of my friends, aka Baz Sasha, actually asked me about the camera and stuff for the Switch 2. So I'm going to definitely try and do like a review, I suppose, on TikTok of it and see what she thinks. So yes, as you can see, I've got my Switch 2 set up. I'm just waiting for Mario Kart World. I even got Fortnite getting it ready to be installed onto my Switch 2, as well as Apex. So I'm going to also get the other games installed. And then just a few moments ago, I actually got a gift from Little Moon, which was this from my Xbox. I have to say thank you to Little Moon for giving me this as my main Christmas present for Christmas Day, and I love her so much. But nevertheless, pretty much the Nintendo Switch 2, I love it. I'm just gonna figure out how to do the Elgato capture on the Switch 2. Once I figure that out, I'm definitely gonna do some captures on the Switch 2 for my YouTube channel, so you can look out for that. But overall, the setup was pretty easy to do. Pretty simple setup. I didn't need to like show that or anything, and mind you, I was running out of space to capture stuff on my phone anyway. So with that said, thanks for watching. A very happy Christmas again, and yeah, look out for some Switch 2 content coming on my channel very soon as we celebrate me finally doing Switch 2 games, and hopefully more Switch games I'm gonna hopefully buy in the sales. And also another thing I need to get is this Nintendo Switch Online, because I've only got a free trial. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get me a proper membership soon, so I can play online with my friends, because I can only play for like a short amount of time because of the trial. But I'm hoping that maybe by the help of my friends, I'll be able to get me a membership so I can at least play longer, hopefully online. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll and yeah, I'll catch you guys soon.